you all. This is another day's journey, and I am glad about it. Because you know what? He didn't have to wake us up early this morning, but he did. And I am so glad he did, allowing us another chance to get it right. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Happy month of September. We're in a new month. It done cool down a little bit. It ain't quite as hot as it usually be. And as you know, your girl, it's another work day at the Walmart. We're going to be talking a little bit about who on the Lord's side. Who's on the Lord's side? Where do you stand? Who on the Lord's side? You know what? We always on everybody's side but the Lord's side. People just don't want to hear nothing about the Lord anymore. But if it's anything else that dealing with anything else, oh, they want to hear about it. They want to be there when their favorite band is in town. They want to buy a ticket. They want to get there. But who's on the Lord's side? Hello, Miss Glow. How you doing, family? I pray your day is going well. As you can see, your girl, it's another work day at the Walmart. It's a little cool here. If I was anybody, I would get out and try to, run or do whatever I got to do today. Why it's cool. Because I don't know what it's going to be like a little later on. But we're talking about who's on the Lord's side. Where do you stand? You got so many people on everybody's side but the Lord. We can go to everything. What you got, Miss John?
Get rid of them
Fender covers. Okay. All right, you all. Trying to work too. Who is on the Lord's side? So all either way.
you gotta wash these up. They can get them over. Get them. Wash these side and one side.
That one inside.
One
Good morning, everybody. I pray that you all day is going fine. Where do you stand? Who is on the Lord's side? That is what we're talking about. We can do everything, but don't nobody want to hear anything about the Lord. You got all kind of people on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. They're doing any and everything. We would go there and watch all that. We'll laugh. Some of them make you cry. But when you're talking about the Lord, nobody want to hear anything about the Lord. Who's on the Lord's side? The only way we hear, and the only way we're going to make it through the day, it is the Lord. Don't nobody want to hear about God. Don't nobody want to hear about Jesus. Don't, when you have the church going to church, the preacher preaching the word, don't nobody want to go to church. But I can just go to a concert where they playing music or my favorite artist there. I can go there and they be crowded everywhere. But who is on the Lord's side? Who is speaking about the Lord? You don't know. When you're talking about the Lord, don't nobody want to stand for the Lord. Don't nobody want to hear anything about the Lord. You want to hear about everything but the Lord. And they talk about November, we got election. They talk about Trump. They talk about Harris. Who will win the election? But when we're talking about the Lord, don't nobody want to hear about who is on the Lord's side. You talking about the Lord, you got a closed mouth. But you want to hear about everything else but the Lord. So who on the Lord's side? Who will stand for the Lord? I will. And I pray you all will stand for the Lord. But we just, like I said, we stand for everything else but the Lord. We can criticize one another. Everybody want to hear that. We can, on our job, as long as you got to lick up behind somebody, you do that. But the Lord don't ask for all that. He don't ask for nothing. But you to love him, you to talk about the word, tell somebody what the word is. Where do you stand?
How you doing?
I'll be right back, you all.
Can I help you?
Amen. Good morning, everybody. The conversation, sorry about that. The conversation is, where do you stand? Who's on the Lord's side? Happy Tuesday to everyone. I pray that everyone day is going well. God bless you. Y'all speak to everyone in the chat. Talk to each other. If you don't have them, pick them up. All right. We're talking about we do everything else, but when it come down to talking about the Lord or serving the Lord or going places to hear the word or to go on either YouTube or Facebook or wherever on social media to hear the word, people frown at the word. They may want to hear a little bit of it, and then they're going on about their business, go to someone else. And when somebody fighting or somebody doing something wrong, they drawn to that. But who on the Lord's side? Who would talk about the Lord? Who would tell somebody how good God is? Most time, and I do say most time, you got believers saying they for God, but they don't want to have nothing to do with God. Long as somebody else doing it, they ain't got nothing to say. But they don't want to do it. But you know the Bible says, if you're ashamed to own me before men, I'll be ashamed to own you before my Father, which is in heaven. And I don't want him to be ashamed to own me before God. I want him to speak highly of me. And I'm quite sure you do too. So we got to get away from doing everything that takes us away from the Lord. And then when it come down to trying to do something for the Lord, we ain't nowhere to be found. But when it comes time to have everything else, if you want to go and support a singer, or you want to go and do this and that, or you want to go on YouTube to support other people, but who would support the Lord? I tell more people, where do you stand? I stand on the Lord's side. I'll stand up for him. I can't never do nothing against him. I try to stand up for right. When you stand up for right, you standing up on the Lord's side. Don't nobody want to stand up for right anymore. And the Lord don't do nothing wrong. He can't support you when you're doing something wrong. So I tell more people, always stand up for the Lord. Do what the Lord say do. Do what is good. I say, Walmart just have walls. Yeah, Walmart got walls. Hold on there, honey. Turn you around. These are walls. They look better than what they normally would be. Because we normally have spider webs everywhere but what they should be. So, yeah, we do have walls. I'm just in the inside of the bay. I am working. But I had to come on a little bit and say, where do you stand? Who is on the Lord's side? If we ever needed the Lord, we sure do need him now. We got the new one. Miss Johnson, we go up. Garbage. And hello to everyone in the chat. Pray your day is going well. It's not too hot right now here. I think we like 80-something degrees. Supposed to get up to the 90s, but we better than what we used to be. Cut your hand in. The Lord been taking care of us while we going through this heat. The Lord woke us up this morning, started us on our way. We're still here, and we definitely want to be on the Lord's side because he didn't have to do it, but he did. So, and I'm glad he did it for me. Give me a chance to get it right. You all today, the 3rd of the month. Happy Tuesday. I pray that everybody is doing well. Another day's journey. Glad about it. We're talking about who is on the Lord's side. If you're just coming in, y'all talk to each other, pick one another up. I'm not going to be on it long because this is going to be a long day today. The 3rd of the month, everybody getting the checks. Everybody want oil change. Everybody want tithe. Everybody doing groceries. Everybody doing everything that needs to be done. But we got to think about the Lord sometimes. We got to talk about it. God is here and got nappy, y'all. It's time for me to go get this done. But to God be the glory. Give him all the honor and all the praise. We got good sunshine today. And what we're working on right now, we're working on a 2017 Nissan Maxima. The oil filter is a 6607 type of oil that's getting fully synthetic, 020. And how many quarts? We got 5.1 quarts of oil. Three for this side, three for the other side. Kid in the lights on. Okay, the time that she gone. Earlier, we was talking about the president election is coming up in November. You got so many people that go and support Kamala Harris for running for president. You go to all them conferences and all them rallies. You got millions of people. You got Trump is running for president election, and he's speaking. He go to all them rallies. You got so many people for Trump. But he's on the Lord's side. He can allow either one of them to win. It is up to the Lord. So, if everything is up to him, who will support the Lord? Who will stand up for the Lord? If they had a preaching rally where they had preaching here and there, you may not see but a very few people. But when it come down to other stuff on this earthly stuff, we support that and we support it fully. You got some people support it so much they'll do bodily harm to the other candidate. So hey, who on the Lord's side? Oily? Okay, we got an oil. We just got to stand up for the Lord and stand up for what's right. When you stand up for what's right, you on the Lord's side. I don't care about where it is and who it may be. Always stand for good. Stand up for what is right. Not just a go along. Always do the right thing. Excuse me. Knowledge is 17:01:17. I pray that you all had a good Labor Day. I did a lot of resting, a lot of me time, because I figure Labor Day is for rest, for people that worked all them hard hours, them 15, 60 hours, and over 40 hours. But at Walmart, as you know, they cut time. So, hey, when you off like that, it's a time for, I was gonna rest. I wasn't gonna do nothing. I didn't do no barbecue. I didn't do nothing. I didn't try to celebrate. I just tried to celebrate my rest. And God give you rest, you gotta take some rest. Take that much needed me time. Y'all speak to each other, pick each other up in the chat. Tamika Davis, and how you doing? Good morning. Is that Zeke? Zach? Good morning. Thank you all for coming in. I pray your day is going well. God bless you. God bless your family. Because you could have been anywhere else but right here. But you chose to come here. And we're talking about, where do you stand? Who is on the Lord's side? I tell more people, get up, stand up for God. But if you don't stand for the Lord, you'll stand for anything. Fall for anything, how do you say? The Lord is good, and that He's worthy to be praised. He's worthy standing up for. Okay. Let's see what kind of oil. That's 6607 filter, right? Chief. 6607 filter. Two 235, 75, 15. 235, 75, 15. Which one of them? From yesterday? Oh, okay. The other one got his then. Yeah, I'm back, you all. Yeah, I pray that you all had a good Labor Day. Pray that you got much needed rest. He'll give us some rest. All we got to do is take it. Hey, honey, how you doing?
Vic said, I ain't speak to him first, so he ain't speaking. Vic, we was having a business at the time.
He just messing with you.
Man, that man, y'all ain't see that man that hit me with that bat?
What do you mean hit you with the bat?
He ain't gonna take my bag.
He don't like.
He opened, it was an old man, he opened the door just to hit me with the bat, just to go back inside. He confused me with that Miss Jones.
So you know what it is?
I should have hit him back with the bat.
No, don't count it to it. Don't count it to it hard. Count it to his
Both
head.
of us beat the man tag, you ready?
You know the day is third.
He gonna be in, because I'm gonna be the tag.
Yeah, don't do that. Then you're gonna cry. You got to go back and hug him.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna then he did his little smile. Look, Eric, man, I know he didn't do it on purpose.
You just trying to get in there. You trying to get up in there so you can get on out of there.
And he did.
Yeah.
Let me go in there and make sure I ain't got no line. So first I started putting in my work. Miss Harry came, Miss John came by me and said, you already got one right now waiting on you. That man bought 10 bags.
For real?
Hey.
Wow.
He said, come do it here.
You need that.
He bought all of that.
back to you all. To God be the glory. I ain't gonna be able to stay on here long, you all, today. We're pretty busy. And so just remember today, where do you stand? Who's on the Lord's side? Do good by one another. You know, go call someone and tell them that you love them. Give someone the word. Give someone, tell them whose side you on. If you on the Lord's side, stand up. So with that being said, you all, I'm going to go to work. Jesus loves you so, so much. So do I. And I will see you on the next video. And I am back windshield.